What's going on, everybody? Let me see if. Wait a minute. My mouse ain't set up quite yet, but feel like we got some stuff to talk about this evening. And I'm officially on studio strike. So don't be alarmed if things look a little different than what they normally do. Hold on. I don't know. You might not even be. There might not even be enough light because the light location is exactly where it shouldn't be. Um, we'll get back over there. We'll get back over here. What's up, everybody? The light is like in front of me, so it's completely dark. So y'all gotta pardon me for that. Cool guy Don, what's going on? And I'm a little further from the computer, so if I don't brighten up all the comments on the computer, y'all gotta forgive me. I'm just gonna read them out loud. Good evening, Lauren. Actually, oh no, I did go and get the mouse. Sorry, I can do that. So where do y'all want to start at tonight? What's going on, Kashmir? Where do y'all want to start at tonight? Let's see. Where do we start tonight? Y'all want to start with y'all want to start with Sky Clark? oh, oh, is that where y'all want to start at today? Let's see. Just who's Kentucky? Updates, huh? Did y'all hear the latest news? Hold on, I want to get to the article. Ooh. So, new scenery 2 days in a row. Lauren, I'm on strike. I'm on studio strike. I'm on full studio strike until I get a webcam. Lauren, do you know I went to 3 Walmarts. All 3 Walmarts are out of webcams. Marie, nothing I can speak of publicly. All 3 local Walmarts are out of webcams. I went today. I was driving around in the rain looking for webcams. I'm just using the computer now. What's going on, Boombox? I didn't want to go with no scenery like this. And this okay. Nothing I can speak out publicly. No Walmart trips. What's going on, Jocelyn? Listen, I went to 3 Walmart trips at night. Does not have Mr. Crum in his top 10 coaches. Oh God. Not going to assistant coach conversation. Well, I appreciate that. Listen, that's a total man job right there. That's my bachelor pass. Actually, that room over there, I never go in that room, people. Absolutely never. I'm in the dining room or the kitchen or any other room. I never go in there. So, yeah, that place is a museum. What about Sky Clark? Listen. Amazon's the way. I know. I should have ordered it last night. But remind me to tell you the bank story, because this is an important thing. I know, but I didn't feel like waiting 2 days. Um, I guess they're hot commodity when people get the stimmies in. Fair enough. Fair enough. Balagoon transferring, yeah, but it's one of those things like if somebody that good is transferring, that's because they know some players are coming in that can that they got to compete more. So while I agree with you, it is sad. It means your room is getting a lot better. Listen, y'all, Sky Clark was supposed to be the next Kentucky reclass. Sky Clark said, "No, thank you. Think I'm gonna go back to school, take my time. I seen what y'all did with reclasses." Sky Clark said, "Nah, I think I'm gonna chill at the crib." Arizona player transfer portal Louisville can use. No, because first of all, no Arizona player would feel like they're gonna jump out of that fire and jump into another fire if Louisville's considered a fire. Number one. Number two, I want y'all to pay attention to how people are saying. They're saying Sean Miller is the second coach to get fired because of the FBI. That's a damn lie. Don't let people say that around you. If you're out and about, or you're having any sports conversation and somebody says Arizona coach Sean Miller is the second coach or the next coach to fall from the FBI scandal, you correct them right then and there. He is not getting fired because of the FBI scandal at all. He's getting fired. He has 1 year left on his contract. He's getting fired for a new coach. That's it. Nothing to do with FBI. He was losing. He was underachieving. It had nothing to do with the FBI at all. So on one hand, like because that's where it starts. Because now you're like, oh, okay, see, Arizona got rid of their coach. See, no, Louisville's been in an independent boat by themselves. The way they got rid of ads and board members and coaches. So don't let people attach their struggle. Listen, this can be applied in a lot of ways, and y'all know it. Don't let people try to attach their struggle to yours. This is totally. If we would have got 3 more years out of Rick Pitino, it'd have been a total different story. So no, it is not the same at all. It is not the same at all. But yeah, so I'm sorry about the image quality. It's just my computer camera and the lighting. I know y'all can see it like dipping in and out, especially when I come in close to the camera. I don't know. Miller and Mac have a relationship. Yeah, they have. They have a relationship, but Mac ain't getting away. He ain't touching none of Miller's players right now. Mm-mm. He's getting as far away. He's getting Mom's Gelada just followed. Moms. Listen, y'all. I think we just welcomed another family member. She hasn't heard the mixtape. She doesn't know how much I love her baby. That kid's gonna be special. But she just followed me. I hope she's in the room right now, watching the show. Welcome, Mom's Gelada. Feel free to comment and meet some of the other family members, all the other family members that hang out with us at night. So speaking of family, the Sky Clark was funny. Sean Miller, do not let them attach their struggle to yours with Sean Miller conversation. That's another thing. What am I missing? Yeah, I don't listen. And that's just glad we got the Tyrone. It is not official yet. The midnight show is not officially back until I get my camera back. Until on Max Stab. Oh, now that's interesting. Just glad. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I ain't have to do the show from the car. But. Y'all know I got my trusty knife out, right? So y'all know what this means, right? I definitely listen. I wanted to do this for y'all because y'all deserve it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What up? What up, Roderick? Uh-oh, y'all. What do we got here? The Midnight with Marcus Raven crew. Y'all are so good to me. How are we going to attack this box? So my box was sitting on the porch. I'll bring Lauren. Is the lighting that bad? Does it make the show not tolerable? Going to be an NBA assistant coach. Yeah, Lawrence, I probably think so too. No, we're on strike. Late nights with MM. Right, you know me. You know I've always been a night owl. Y'all, hey, shout out to Rod right there, y'all. That's one of my high school teammates. Northwest Vikings. Shout out. They're my dudes. Don't let me stab myself either, y'all. Uh-oh. Listen, this box is kind of light, y'all. I'm getting kind of, look, maybe I ordered something else that I forgot I ordered. If this is something that I didn't think it was, I'm going to be so disappointed. Actually, I'm going to be disappointed and I'm going to be ashamed of myself. Because that means I ordered something off of what you call impulse buy. No doubt Vikings. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, y'all. There ain't no more beautiful sight than this. Oh. Oh. When you start opening that box, y'all. Uh-oh. 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 Ooh, what do we have here? Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Y'all ready to see it? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. 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 Oh my God. Listen, y'all hold on really quick. Y'all know what I gotta do. Y'all know what happens when I start having too much fun. So give me my 30 seconds. 30 to 40 seconds. I owe it to y'all everything. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about the noise. Sorry I can't do the show from the studio. I apologize for the terrible lighting and the terrible sound. I want to give y'all a better product. And definitely remind me to tell you the bank story. I think y'all going to enjoy that. The Walmart trips, that sucked, y'all. I went from Walmart to Walmart in the rain. And I was even asking people, do they got some in the back or anything? They like, nope. Get out of here, player. They were looking at me like I was the idiot too. Like, you ain't got a, they looking at me like, dude, you ain't got a webcam yet? They looking at me like I'm just out of touch with the world. They looking at me like, boy, you know we ain't got no webcams to stop. Are you crazy? We got NTI, we got home learning, all that stuff. Here I come, y'all. Let me just make sure I don't mess up my my cord or anything. My headphones, y'all know I'm pumped about my headphones. Hold on. Where are we at? Didn't even need pickaxe. Right. Who was the best player I played with on U of L back in the day. That's a tough question because it's like I played with Reese when he was young, and Reese got better. I played with Nate Johnson, you know what I'm saying? He was only a year ahead of me, but he started as a freshman, or he started some games as a freshman. So no beef. I haven't checked out any websites yet. But for y'all who took the weight off my shoes, I really do appreciate that. And thanks for tolerating this crappy light and my crappy background and all that stuff. But I did do the coordination to that room over there. And again, I never go in that room. The only thing I probably go in there for is the books. Y'all see my bookshelf? Yes, I have read every single book. Books they're not allowed to go into that bookshelf unless I've read them. That is the rule. So don't listen, ignore that middle row. That's just all the alcohol that I don't drink. I believe it's Hennessy, Balatin, gin, and tequila. That's for guests. I don't even know why that thing is open. Oh, I probably got it. That thing's been open since I got my cigar the last time Kentucky got busted or something. But yeah, all the other shelves are got books. And so, and actually, I'll say this. When I was running around, I have a couple little small addictions. One addiction is notebooks. I always buy notebooks. I don't want to say made, but I put in a request today at the studio that they order some more notebooks because I love notepads, and I'll buy them at the store. I always need a good notebook for ideas. And cheap hardback books, right? When I go into a store and I see a hardback book with an interesting cover or something, if it's under $4, I'm like, I gotta have it. So earlier today, I stopped by Ollie's, right? And Ollie's has great books. So this is going to be my next one. I usually don't read the back of stuff. It just looked like something I would be interested in. Lethal Agenda, a Mitch Rapp novel by Kyle Mills. Yep. This is going to be my next. We see a little Ollie's. Yep. Good stuff, cheap. They have all kind of interesting books. So, cheers again. They have the coldest old school U of L gear I've seen in a long time. Okay, fair enough. I don't know. Nate probably had the biggest upside of anybody I played with, Roy. Oh no. Oh no. Open it up. I can't hold it open, y'all. I can't hold it open. It looks like it's right, but we shall see. Hold on. We want to give y'all a good angle. Ooh, that looks like it's the right stuff, don't it? That looks like what I was looking for, y'all. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. Ooh. 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 Oh, you can't see it. Oh, that's at the front. You can't see it. Ooh. I'll give y'all extra little bit of space. Ooh. Let me check it. Make sure the soles don't have nothing faulty going on with them. Ooh. We'll fold that down. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, darn it. Ooh. 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 Oh, y'all ain't ready for that. Ooh, let's see. Let's see what y'all working with. Ooh. Ho, ho, ho. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Just what I was looking for. Ah. Nice. Woo. Don't you like when the purchase goes the way it should go? What do you think about Davis coaching North Carolina? That was the most predictable hire in the history of all hires in college basketball. If you go back and listen to Middays with Marcus Baby, the moment it was announced that was real, appreciate it, Rod. The moment they announced it was a real thing, I knew 100% that Hubert Davis was going to be the hire. They don't go outside. Ross Pro, you sign off on them? Because listen, I don't want to just look. I'm the only person that thinks they're cold, and everybody's like, I don't know why he think like, what's the big deal with those? And I'm like, what's the big deal? Y'all kidding me? You see these things? You see these things? I like simple, y'all. I like simple. This is what I needed. Nice blood deep red. So yeah, North Carolina won't go outside the family. That's why they're able to keep things together. Yeah, like listen, they don't do outsiders. That's why they got through that, through their scandals without, you know what I'm saying, with minimum damage. They keep the coaches in house, they keep the players in house. They don't let they don't let players stray off the reservation. Ironically, appreciate it, Chang. Ironically, my cousin is the only one who ever strayed off the North Carolina reservation. So yeah, that was very predictable. So I am pumped that my shoes did come in. So let me tell y'all a quick midnight story. I don't know if I told this story all the way, but actually I don't. I bet it's probably better that I leave out a lot of details, but I had a problem. at a bank, right? Had a problem at the bank where the bank ended up shutting off my card to make me come into the bank. Now, they didn't leave me any messages, and I never had any problems with any banks before, right? So I went back to the bank, and probably like a month and a half to 2 months earlier, it had to be at least a month. It probably was a month. Probably a month earlier, I got a check cashed, right? It was it was a decent little check. I mean, it wasn't that life changing or whatever. So when the dude was giving me my cash, right, I was talking to some of the other people in there, and I was just talking, right. So the dude almost counted out my money twice, right, and I kind of made a joke like Like, oh, you almost messed up or something like that, right? I probably made a joke about him counting the money twice. So whatever, he ends up putting the money in an envelope, right? So I take my envelope and I leave the bank, right? I don't think nothing of it. So I got a little, of course, this is look, this is years and years ago where, I was kind of more of a, you got to keep an emergency stash somewhere, hidden behind the what do you call it? The false wall in the closet where, like I got kilos and money stacked in the back. But anyway, you get the point. I had a little emergency cash stash spot, right? So, every once in a while I would just pick out of it. But I never even counted the money, right? So about a month later, they called me and told me to come in, right? And I'm like, they like, okay, you need to go talk to the lady over there in the office. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? So I'm already like, my anxiety's high, my heart's pumping. Like, what I gotta talk to somebody for? So they told me at the bank that last time I was in there, they gave me too much money. I was like, no, y'all didn't. Because it's like, I know the amount of money, I know what it feels like. I know what $2,000 feels like. I know what a stack of money feels like, whatever the size. I know what. Listen, when you make overseas money and you get a check, or you trying to come back from overseas and you got 20,000 and it's illegal to come back with anything over 9,000. So you know how big money is. You know the size of a stack. So if they would have overpaid me by double, I would have noticed, right? So they were just like, nah, they gave you too much. And keep in mind, this is like a month later. So I'm like, nah, no, you didn't. You didn't give me. And they were like, well, we have it on camera, right? And I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, show me the camera. So they put the little computer, right? And here's the problem, y'all. They show me the computer, and I got on a black Adidas hoodie. I got a black hat on. I got some black jogging pants, and they got that like terrible footage, right? Where it's just like real clicky. And that footage don't show nothing. I'm like that don't even show them handing me the money. That just show me coming in, going to the table and leaving. But me watching myself on that footage, I'm like, boy, you're gonna have to stop wearing all black because you look guilty. You look guilty just going up in there with all that black on, with a black hat and this grainy computer footage, right? Yeah, Mr. Cobbs. Listen, I'm like, yeah, and again, a month later, I'm like, first of all, that's y'all fault. I say it. I'm like, second of all, nah, I would have known. Like, I would have known if y'all gave me that. So anyway, they're like, no, we gave you too much money. And I'm like, no, you didn't. I'm like, I don't know what to say. And then they were like, hit me like, is that your final answer before we, contact, whoever we got to contact or whatever? So it's kind of like one of those little threats, like, we're going to go to like the authorities or whatever the next up, I'm like, kind of like, I don't know what y'all want me to say. Like, you didn't give me the extra money, right? So here's the problem, y'all. They were so like accusatory that 2 weeks later, I was like, damn, well, did they give me too much? Like, I knew they didn't, but once they planted the seed in the back of my mind, I started thinking about it, right? So that day, me and Dwayne, look, of course I had to tell my boy Dwayne about it. So when I told him about it, ever since then, anytime I get a random call on my phone, anytime anything bad happens, he says that's the bank trying to get their money back. So today I tried to order a camera. Actually, I tried to order for pickup at Best Buy. So I couldn't order it. No, Lauren, everybody says the same thing. Lauren, is that a woman thing? Because, yeah, part of me says I should switch banks just on the principle of y'all accusing me of something. But I never got around to it, Lauren. And every female who's even, if Dwayne told a female, the female said the same thing. Or if I told a female, everybody says the same thing. You better take all your money out that bank right now. But so I had a problem with the bank today, and I haven't told Dwayne yet. But when I tell Dwayne what happened today with my car, I guess they made me get a new one. The bank wanted you to freely admit, yeah, because one of those tellers was out of bounds. Come bank with me. Oh, I manage a credit union. Straight up, because I do need to change. I have totally overstayed at that place way too long. Way too long. But I never go back and check it like I never really had any issues. But no, Lauren, I had not switched banks. Woo! Can I wear these to the shoe I keep wanting to call it a shoe contest. Y'all heard about the shoe event, right? At the end of the month, did I tell y'all about that? Love your credit union, never had an issue. Yeah, I do need to change. I do. I just fell in love with the comfort, I guess. So they would have just took it right from my account. Oh, Mr. Cobbs, I figured I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. I knew that game was gonna be good. I totally knew that game was gonna be good. Yeah, they showed it. It was good in the bubble, the NBA bubble. The Nuggets, Jazz was some good basketball. Yeah, listen, Shane. They tried it with me. And I'm just like, nah. So I'm halfway. Look, I'm halfway. Oh yeah. You right about that, Secretary. Let me see that. They ain't gonna be ready for these. Did they hit me with the we only got one pair left? Oh, I love it. I love it. I probably need to find another pair and go ahead and order it ahead of time. Because once I start wearing these, I probably ain't gonna stop wearing them. But they came earlier, y'all. But I wanted to make sure I waited so I could unbox them with y'all this evening. Definitely wanted to unbox them with y'all. What else did we not cover? Miami Vice had a nice theme too. Robbie, that's a funny picture, man. I know I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be. Now I'm gonna put them on my nightstand when I go to sleep. The Midnight Crew, it's something fresh for the shoe event. Real exotic. Especially if Jalen shows up. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna make him get some. Hold on. Because I want to make sure if I got any new emails about the event. Any new emails? Okay. This is the original one. This is the original one. Okay, it doesn't have it in there. It's called the Derby Sneaker Ball. Derby Sneaker Ball. Search. Okay, blah blah blah. This is it's a walk-off. It's a Derby Sneaker Ball walk-off. So it's like a shoe modeling contest downtown at the Muhammad Ali Center. Sure everybody knows where Derby Sneaker Ball is the premier derby party where we find ourselves at the intersection of lifestyle, culture, and music. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Celebrates a fashion that staples, bridges, divides, and brings cultures together from all over the world. The sneaker. And I get to judge everybody. Ooh. Walk-off takes place at 11:30 p.m. and the winner is announced at midnight. Ooh. Ho ho. What are y'all doing that night? Oh. Oh. Whoa. Are they doing a nighttime walk-off? Tickets to Maui. Listen, we gotta put together a fundraiser that's a whole lot better than this. We got to get companies behind that one. I wonder if they'll let me live stream any of this event, y'all. The Derby Sneaker Ball. I'm game. I'm game. I like the logo, but I will definitely give y'all better detailed information on the Derby Sneaker Ball. Yeah, Maui's definitely up next. Yeah, I'll see if they'll you know what? They'll probably not let me put it on them. So they'll probably let me leave the camera on myself. Unless they've sold TV rights to it or something. I'm sure they'll let me show myself. And maybe the co-host. But I won't make any promises to that. But even if not, I'm gonna record. So even if it's not live streaming, I'm going to come up with a way. Even if I gotta pull a Lawrence and sneak away to the bathroom and reach out to y'all and do a quick live from the bathroom. Okay, so is there anything else we didn't cover? Bank, Sky Clark, the Walmart trip, Sean Miller. Again, don't let people tell you Sean Miller got fired from the FBI, because we're definitely going to have to talk about that tomorrow. Don't let people tell you it's nothing to see here that Sky Clark decided he going back to school to develop some more. You can't believe Derby's right around the corner. Any new transfers? None of them that have committed yet, but Coach Mack is out here fighting right now. I can guarantee that. I got my new screens. I'm gonna end up putting that on my phone tonight. There it is. New screens, good to go. Am I missing anything else? My citrus zinger is working out perfectly. Again, one of the best purchases of the season. What else? Is there anything else I missed? I can't believe. And here's the thing, y'all. When I went around to the Walmarts, I left my phone, and I didn't feel like getting out of the car to go back in the house and get it. So I was just riding around going from Walmart to Walmart with no phone. And actually, no phone and no license, because my license I keep in the phone case. So I was just riding around in the rain in these streets, riding around in these streets with no phone, no license, no webcam. So that sucked. What else? Let me jump in and jump in here. Did y'all hear the conversation today? If you'd rather take Damian Lee or Jordan Wara on this year's team, that was pretty funny. Listen, those text messages were pretty feisty about that today. Yeah, that was really, really funny. What else are we forgetting, y'all? Are we forgetting anything else that we are supposed to cover? I almost did a stock up, stock down today. I want to buy some more stock. I might end up buying some stock in Kenny Payne, Arizona. That would be awesome. I'd go buy some Arizona gear. That would be awesome. Completely awesome. What else am I missing? Yeah, I'm not going back to do regular studio until, who knows. Listen, tomorrow I may just do the midnight show from my bed, because I might do it from my bed. I might do it from the kitchen. I might do it from the extra room. I might do it from the any other space, anywhere. Actually, I might just go to a park or something and do a night show at the park. I got to send some invoices. Probably should have done that before I did the night show, but I'll get it done. Okay. Last question. I don't know. Mine might be colder than y'all's. Can you share what in particular? Ross Pro. Can you where can you buy some Cardinal basketball game shorts? You mean like my Cardinal basketball game shorts, or just the Adidas outlet? I think they have the closest thing to actually that Cardville store. I think they have some stuff that, like, closer to the Authentics. But I'm not getting rid of mine. Y'all saw mine. Listen. Hold on. Mr. Cobbs, you weren't in here when I unveiled my shorts. Okay, so our raggedy phone didn't tell me. He was like, oh no, Michelle, you missed an unveiling. Oh man. That's why I told you, Michelle, make sure you hit the notification button and the subscribe button on YouTube, especially now. Because now I don't know when I'm going to get my camera back and when I'm going to be able to get on Facebook and Periscope. So it is important that for notifications of the live events, you go to the YouTube channel, hit the like button, just for as a favor. Toya, you missed everything. Toya, you were supposed to be here because we were welcoming a new mom to the Midnights with Marcus Baby family, and I needed you to back me up on this one. You weren't even here. So Veronica, again, welcome. I look forward to raising your baby as my own here in Louisville. Y'all better check my background. I had an unveiling, Toya. We had to talk about Sean Miller trying to attach his struggle to ours, or the people trying to attach the we fired our coach because of FBI struggle. No, you didn't. No, you did not. You got fired because you were losing. You have 1 year left on your contract. Mm. Mm. You're not getting rid of yours because you had the John Stocktons. Mm. No, listen. I was Adidas for 2, and I was Converse for 2. I think maybe one Converse, maybe 2. Apparently. Wait a minute. Who are we talking about? Because I mean, maybe you got the drop on me. Driving home from Louisville. Well, listen, we'll talk about it. I won't put her on complete blast. But if she's in here, I hope she just says hello. Right. So we'll get there. Yeah, Ross, what am I missing? Oh, I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me. I won't like it. I won't like it, but it wouldn't surprise me. So, yeah, so Toya, you also missed the unboxing of the new babies. And you missed me whine about how banks were accusing me of robbing them, Toya. So you missed that story. What else did you miss? Yeah, banks accusing me of defrauding them. Unboxing. Walmart trips. No Walmarts have webcams apparently in existence anymore. Yeah, I came in, but here I came in with kids they ended up transferring to. Like, I know how it is. None of these kids are like, they're not mentally weak kids, but it's tough, man. It's tough when you got adults pulling you 7 different directions. You know, adults and agents and people with their own selfish interests and stuff, when they just, they're not worrying about the kid's emotional growth and development as a human. Some of that stuff gets frustrating when I watch it. So, but I'm not going to be like, get off my lawn guy, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I do enjoy watching the kids fight through it and get rewarded. I think it serves them well in the long run. Anything else? Did I miss something? I'm sure I did. Let me check my inbox. Maybe I sent something to myself that I forgot. Unless y'all want to play some Andy and see how long it takes for them to start slick shotting Louisville. Xavier Johnson committed to Xavier Johnson committed to IU. That's interesting. Does that move the needle or not? Oh, sorry about that, y'all. Does that move the needle or not? Xavier Johnson. I tell y'all what, we'll give it a couple seconds and see if we can get some interesting. Okay, let's go to this number right here. We haven't done this in a while, y'all. So let's see what's going on. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. I'll try to turn that down for everybody a little bit. Y'all tell me if the volume's okay. I'm getting ready to do a hold on. Actually, let's do it that way. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll do I hear you, Ross. Okay. Y'all want to stick around? We can listen. Let's see if they being fair to Louisville, being fair to Kentucky. Are they going to give it to Kentucky or not? We'll do a share. Let's see. I might as well do this. I'll probably be doing this anyway. Just going through the local media and see what I hear being talked about. Let's see what's going on, y'all.
I'm a UPS. Join Team Louisville as a warehouse worker. Earn $14.50 per hour in an essential job, plus get money for college. Search and apply now at upsjobs.com/Louisville. That's upsjobs.com/Louisville.
So wish would have landed.
Time now for the take with Andy Sweeney.
Okay, so there's many ways that I could take this.
The take with Andy Sweeney.
Yeah, how old's your sister again?
26.
Awesome.
How about that, Mitch? 25.
And James Strebel.
They're mature for their age. I promise. They're not annoying.
Okay.
On ESPN 680 and 105.7.
Let's see. Are they going to
repeat? Do not like Scott Satterfield. Man, I mean, it is.
I don't know why you would like him. The guy's he's a good dude.
Really upset about it.
Yeah,
it was. It's all this.
Is that how they opened the show today? Oh. You opened the show with the Scott Satterfield hate? It's April 7th. What are we doing, y'all?
This Dabo good. How about that, Mitch? 25.
And James Strebel.
They're mature for their age. I promise. They're not annoying.
On ESPN 680 and 105.7.
There says, I do not like Scott Satterfield. Man, I mean, it is.
I don't know why you would like him. The guy's he's a good dude.
Really upset about it.
Yeah,
it was. It's all this flirtation. Dabo good dude, or is he actually a good dude?
Y'all.
He's actually a good dude.
Steve was right.
Man, Mitch at 3:02. I was not expecting that right out of the gate. A little Blankenbaker. How about that? A little Blankenbaker calling Scott Satterfield a good guy. That's what we need on a Wednesday. It's exactly what we need on Wednesday on the take on ESPN 680 105.7. That's me. I'm with you.
Ross,
Big
we're doing it together.
He's going to be here
Ross,
at some point.
enjoy
Mitch
it with
back
us.
At the station.
Mitchell, hand again.
Mitch, your sounder.
Ross,
And
don't run from it.
Listen, you need
Embrace
to bend
the
the knee
hate.
at 3:03 today. The Reds are up 11-0.
No, I'm not bending the damn knee.
The best team in baseball right
Sweet
now.
the worst
Ross,
team in the
you have
National
to be able to
League,
do
and their
it.
Mickey Mouse
This
Little
is how you
League
get
ballpark.
stronger.
Hell no, I'm not bending the knee.
I mean, the
Just-
best team in
Just
baseball right now.
open the show hating.
They're not. They're beating up on the
If anybody
Pirates.
say something that
By
They're
the way,
literally AAA team.
Strebel said he almost went through a red light hearing that sound.
why do y'all think that I turned into what I turned into? Do y'all know that when I first got on the radio, I used to try to be fair about everything? I mean, I could still be fair, but I used to make sure that I gave everybody their just due and then say, okay, but I still like my team better, all that. But when I listen to everybody just team up, listen, I listen to all the shows just team up, and anything negative gets said about Louisville, it's just fair game. I can't believe.
How much sound do you have today?
What?
I'm looking at the sound
A
sheet.
lot.
I mean, I contend that we have maybe 4 or 5 Blankenbakers that are going to absolutely kill Strebel.
Blake
Yeah,
Baker,
was
the
Blake and
Louisville
Baker
fan.
going to say Scott Satterfield was awesome or amazing at the beginning? He was about to say one of those. And then, Diener ran and threw it. And
We're going to make fun
hold
of
on.
him
I'm going to grab
Hang
it
on,
with
grab
that.
that
Satterfield's
sound.
awesome.
Let's start there. I have no problem starting there. So the Reds are the hottest team in baseball. That may be the last
What
time
is
probably
this?
that we mentioned that. What an absolute hilarious story today with Sean Miller being fired at Arizona. And I contend that Kansas is worse. Actually, that Zona, what Arizona did today is worse than what Kansas did.
Yes,
So
I
I think
agree
you'll
with that.
like that. What are the reasons behind Sky Clark staying in high school? We can get to that
Ross is
and a
out.
bunch of nonsense in between. Travis Branham going to join us at 3:40.
What does Sky
or
Clark
so.
stand in
He's
high
a
school? What does
National
that
College
mean?
basketball
That means
analyst
he
for
don't want to come to
24/7
Kentucky
Sports.
because he
We'll
saw
talk
what
with
you
him,
did
and then
to
our
Devin
normal
Askew.
Wednesday at 4
That
o'clock.
easy.
with Pat Forty of Sports Illustrated hanging out here
the
on
pegs.
this Wednesday. It is a Wednesday, right? So
shows up.
Streeble's going to be here at some point,
they
and
not in a
we're
million years
jam-packed
would they show
today,
up.
and I have a bunch of things that I want to talk about. But
they
do you
wouldn't
have
come
that
before
sound?
pegs.
Yes.
Okay, so let's listen to this again.
Listen at,
Start.
listen at the very beginning. He either is going to say awesome or amazing.
Text says, I do not like Scott Satterfield. Man, I mean, it is.
I don't know why you wouldn't like him. The guy's
He's going to say the guy's amazing.
He was.
That's what
I
he
heard
was going
the
to
M.
say.
I heard the
I
M.
didn't catch that the first time.
Listen,
Wait a minute. Play it again. Play it
Text says,
again.
I do not like Scott Satterfield. Man, I mean, it is.
I don't know why you wouldn't like him. The guy's he's a good dude.
Listen, imagine, y'all, at your job. Imagine at your job, whatever you do for a living right now, just picture your job. Imagine if you were at a level right here at your job and a company that was up here said, I think you're doing a good job down there. But up here, we're literally the worst. We're the worst company ran in all of the United States of America. Imagine if you came from your company and this company was a higher level company, but they were the worst at the higher level. And you took a team that was 2-10 and turned them to 8-3 or 7-3 or whatever their record was. Listen, one of the biggest turnarounds in Power 5 football history was made by Scott Satterfield. The second year, everybody was bombarded by COVID, and we had a losing record. A COVID year. You had the biggest turnaround in football Power 5 history and a COVID year. And you listened to what an SEC school had to say about possibly a job. I mean, again, you think I love being ESPN Louisville, but if somebody says we might have a bag for you, I gotta listen. I gotta listen just to keep ESPN Louisville in line. Satterfield had to listen. Okay, I agree. We shouldn't have known about him meeting down in Bowling Green. I agree. But what does that have to do with the job the man's doing? One of the highest recruiting classes in Louisville history. And this is what we do. We make fun of Mark Blankenbaker said, I mean, dude's like, what if he said, dude's amazing with the turnaround he did coming to Louisville. Dude's a great guy outside of the South Carolina slip up. Not like, Christopher, but how does that sound? You talked to a school, so I'm not going to cheer for you. Like, are you insane? Like, I understand you don't like it, but for that to be like, I'm gonna hate on him. I'm gonna sit there and negative talk. You know, your negative talk is it hurts the program. All your negative tweets, all your negative traffic, it hurts the program. And why are you willing to hurt the program? Because he listened to what South Carolina had to say. So him listening is worth you tweeting all day, running down the program on social media. It's not. It's not. It's not. After 1 year, you did something that nobody has ever done in Power 5. Would you have gotten mad if he listened to the Falcons for the offensive coordinator job? If somebody says we may have an opportunity for you that's better, you listen. That is par for the course. That is every single coach. You listen. That's SEC, and that's close. That's even close to home. That doesn't mean he's if he does a great job, would you say, oh, well, I'm gonna erase the biggest turnaround in Power 5 history because he listened to what a school had to say? Like y'all hold people to standards that are just ridiculous. And again, I know, I know this is like, I'm not biting at you in particular, but the standard, that's like saying kids shouldn't talk to the NBA. Oh, you came to college, you're committed to this school. You should no. Everybody listens. Everybody listens to bigger jobs. That's how you make more money, and you know it, and I know it. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You listen to South Carolina. You listen to jobs back where you're from. You listen. Everybody listens. Your agent's supposed to do that for you. He screwed it up. But you're still, if your agent said he talked to him, you're going to want to know what your agent has to say. Okay, he shouldn't have met in person. Whatever. But fans don't trust him anymore. Like, what? And you see the kids love him. So you're saying the kids love him. He did a unprecedented turnaround at the University of Louisville. All the good stuff he's brought. He bumped Makai back enough. He's all the defenses. His associate head coach, his defensive coach is top 40 under 40 coaches in all of football. That's his right-hand man and defensive coordinator. One of the best up-and-coming coaches. So you're saying I'm gonna eliminate all that, and I'm not gonna support him. I'm not gonna trust him, and I'm gonna just keep on bad-mouthing him on social media every time I get a chance. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when you do the math, the analytics say I'm being ridiculous if I hold that against him to this level. I didn't like it either. But like, what are we saying here? Like a guy a guy that does an all-time turnaround at a school, he doesn't deserve to listen to a job conversation. But back to the original point.
He's gonna say Satterfield's amazing.
You know what? A texter at 303 brought up exactly what I was going to say before you played that music or you played that soundbite. Is today the official start of summer radio? Put it up at ESPN 680. Bet Rivers Twitter poll. I contend that it is. It is, right? There's no more tentacles from Baylor Gonzaga.
Yeah, you had yesterday's reaction. Like there was a reaction day yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
It's full summer now.
Yeah. I guess, we'll get some of that with Travis Branham, but even some of his stuff will be a roster construct and Kentucky losing Devin Askew and the turmoil there in Lexington and everything else. I'm still not over the Blankenbaker sound, by the way.
There's no way.
I was going to call him amazing.
There's no way.
Man, that's so funny to me. I can't believe it.
Anyway,
so yeah, we'll talk with Travis Branham, then Pat 40 coming up. Two things real quick.
Be going to Kentucky.
I smelled around the office today, Mitch, and even though I am in God's country where in southern Indiana you don't have to wear a mask. By the way, 437-9680 UPS Jobs text line. There's still a stink, okay? And then I'm in the office today, and I'm around a bunch of Louisville fans, and there's a stink today. And then when Strebel gets here, there's going to be a stink today. Not only because of Strebel, just because of him, he'll be sweating. He'll be out playing dodgeball with the kids maybe during recess today. Maybe he smoked the heater on the way. I don't know what he did.
Right.
But anyway, Reds are going to allow some runs.
Always
here.
Listen.
Mitch. Well, they came back. But the Pirates
especially when you're the hot name and coach, and you always listen.
Just give me the 5 o'clock hour.
It would be orgasmic if it happened. That's exactly what it would be anyway.
That's hard to do. That's setting a record.
There's a stench around here, and I smiled at it, but nobody wants to pinpoint. In all Big Rig Strebel, he's got this
so you gotta live that down
as well. And you don't know the stench I'm talking about, do you? Well, I'll tell you the stench I'm talking about, Mitch. The stench is this.
And that wasn't
Chris Beard has filled out his staff at Texas.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are jealous of Chris Beard right now. I think all of you. I think
I would like some new assistants.
No,
yeah.
I think Louisville fans, if you're paying attention, what did he get? The top guy, Jarrence Howard from Kansas, one of the big recruiters. And so I don't know all these guys. Chris Ogden, Ulrich Maligi, Rodney Terry.
One of them he brought from Texas Tech as well.
From Texas Tech, right. But his staff is an all-star staff.
Yeah.
Astronomical
you
numbers.
Don't even
it's
know.
What's being said. By the way, the Pirates just hit a grand slam.
Golly.
Good, you bum. It's a Little League Mickey Mouse ballpark, man. They're beating up on the worst team in the National League.
They hit a grand slam. Let's go. Let's go. God bless if this happened. It's not going to. Anyway, and I'm just mentioning it because, boy, I butchered that word, because your boy Strebel doesn't like Calipari's staff, does he? You know he doesn't. Kentucky fans don't like Cal's staff now that Kenny Payne's gone. And Chris Mack,
you can't say one Kentucky criticism
and Chris
without
Mack,
bringing in
hasn't been able to get anybody. I find that unfair, by the way. That's why I didn't even bring it up. But I was just laughing. Some nervous energy, and I can feel the nervous energy from you, Mitch. I can feel the energy when I say, "Hey, it's all." I mean, your boy Jeff Goodman called it an insanely good. That's what he called.
Yeah, and the
staff
the national recruiting at like Travis Branham, who will have one at 340. Those are some major recruiters that Chris Beard hired. Apparently, I've never heard of them, but
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. Everyone gets fired up about the assistant, don't they? When you bring in, except Jason Garrett.
Yes.
Put that up. Is Jason Garrett the only coordinator / assistant that you're not allowed to be excited about?
Yeah.
Maybe Larry Brown would be that for Indiana too. I don't know. So that's out there, obviously, and that's the kind of day it's going to be here on the take. I did want to mention it is too bad. I really do. I do. And I know you're going to say, Sweeney, why are you doing this? By the way, we have a Masters update in like 6 minutes. So we're going to be cutting away a tad early. We have the Masters updates. We'll have those all weekend here on ESPN 680, 105.7 and over 93.9 The Ville. But I would contend today, and let me give you just a little bit of reasoning, and I'm saying this with a wry smile, as they would say.
I'm curious to know, Ross.
And that is, I think what Arizona did here was actually, in firing Sean Miller, was actually worse than, or at least better than what Kansas did by 4 minutes anyway. Not only extending Bill Self, who is very much going through NCAA wise, something that's pretty damn similar to Sean Miller. And by the way, the byproduct of Kansas and Arizona has been what? That they can't get the player that usually Sean Miller can get, and usually, not usually,
you mean like Kentucky?
All the time, that Bill Self and Sean Miller can get.
You mean like
Kentucky? And so when I saw that Sean Miller was fired today, I think Strebel is here. Oh, there he is.
He's early today.
Yeah, well, I mean, nothing, bad happened to Kentucky yet. Although, did you see Trace Jackson Davis? Did you see it? Tell me you saw it.
I don't know. What happened with Trace Jackson Davis?
Trace Jackson Davis put 3 emojis up on Twitter. Like a hey, one of my good friends who I played AAU ball with might be coming and playing. Exactly, like a good friend that maybe I played AAU basketball with, that's been underutilized and, quite frankly, underappreciated at Kentucky. Maybe Keon, I don't know. Maybe Trace Jackson Davis saying, we got something. Strebel's here. What's going on? Your hair's all nice today.
Thanks.
What's going on with you?
It just stayed in place today somehow, some way. Normally, as the day goes on, it kind of
it wears off.
It wears off.
Yeah. You put gel in your hair?
A little bit.
Oh, just a little bit?
Just a little bit, not a lot.
I never could do that. It always just bothered me.
I don't like it on my hands. I have to wash them after.
The stickiness?
Yeah.
See, I smell the stench. You're mad.
I'm not mad at
Chris
anybody.
Beard's all-star staff, and you're stuck.
I got something for the all-star staff.
You're stuck with Joel Justice
I got something for the all-star
Tony
staff.
Barbie.
That's fine.
Actually, I like Joel Justice. Tony Barbie.
Tony Barbie. No, I mean, we talk about Cal's recruiting classes falling off. Ain't no recruiting classes falling off like Kansas has lately.
Or Sean Miller.
They don't. Or Sean Miller.
Sean Miller's going to Lithuania.
Yeah, he's being banished.
He's taking chances on a guy who might be 25 who's smoking heaters in Lithuania. Look at these Reds fans with the brooms out for the Pirates. Look at it. And is that Amir Garrett? Is that his name?
Yeah,
he has allowed 4 runs in 1 inning.
But
He's rocking the baby.
Oh yeah, I'm totally soaked with it too.
Put it up. Can you rock the baby if you allow a grand slam? And tag Amir Garrett and tag Magic Mike.
Yeah, there he is. I tell you
man.
what, I know Mitch was throwing shade at the Reds, calling them Mickey Mouse ballpark.
Best team in baseball.
Y'all couldn't get any runs in that Mickey Mouse ballpark.
No, you got like
What are you talking
1
about? We had
games.
11 opening day and we had 6 on Saturday's game.
Yeah, you lost.
Yeah, it was all in.
Chang, listen. Those are all my coworkers. You have to hear ideas outside of your own. So I owe it to myself to know different perspectives, even though I don't like them. I hear different perspectives about the society. People jump on my wall, and I don't really mind different perspectives, as long as it's not like I don't like fear porn perspectives, manipulation perspectives, and stuff like that. There's something on my Twitter that I'm supposed to remind y'all about. It's let me see. I think, okay, it wasn't about the shoes. It wasn't about the shoes. What was it? Robbed of attorney. Luke McCaffrey. I see Charles McGee. Hold on. I just want to make sure. And sorry about that phrasing about the impending show cancellation. I really screwed that up. I can see that that wasn't as clear as I wanted it to be. I really loved reading this. George Washington warned the country of political parties in 1796, his farewell address. He feared that such partisanship would create a spirit of revenge in which party members would not govern for the good of the people, but for power. That was a great tweet to read. If you've been on one side of any issue or the other, if your side won, you still pushing for more power. If your side lost, you can't wait to get revenge on the other side who didn't agree with you. And people are just so dug in to keep on pressing. Listen, when people start getting mad at me for saying I'm ready for Walmart to be open 24 hours and I'm ready for my kids to go back out on dates with girls and girls to go back out on dates with boys, people call me selfish because I say these kids got to get back. They got to get back to socializing and realizing the world is not lived through a computer. The world is not virtual. You have to deal with nervousness and anxiety and estrogen and testosterone and hugs and all that stuff. Listen, Boombox. Listen, y'all, and this will be the last thing I talk about. I'm telling you, and I know, look, I know only the true midnighters are in here right now. If y'all listen to the show today, when I opened today's show, I'm telling you, for the last 15 minutes of my sleep this morning, I was hugging people nonstop. I was walking through that campus and I kept seeing everybody. Some faces I knew, some faces I didn't know, and they were just telling me who they were, and I was just hugging everybody. Right? I was literally just hugging. In my dream, I was hugging, and I was picking people up, like giving them that big of a hug, like lifting them up in the air, hugging them. Like big hugs, like, no, I'm not letting you go, like type of hugs, right? And I'm telling you, when I woke up, my arms were like, they were like I could tell I was tight when I was sleeping. Right. Like I could tell that for at least 15 minutes, I had been squeezing my arms, shoulders, and chest in my dream because I was just happy to see everybody and hug everybody. So yeah, that started off my day in an awesome way. Just that thought. So those are the kind of things that keep me really, really positive. And yeah, don't bash me because I think Walmart and Commerce should be open and kids should be out having kid experiences and all that stuff. I'm not going to argue with you if you've partied your whole life and now you want all these kids to just shut it on down and sit 3-4 years out. And I'm not going to agree with you, but I'll listen and I'll be respectful. Did you get your shot? If your dreams always crazy, it's a great feeling. Got to hug my parents' wives. Yeah. It's important, man. It's important. It's important. Like, you can't lose sight of that. Thank y'all for putting up with me and my shoebox openings. Thank y'all for putting up with my slow box unveilings and me complaining about Sean Miller and welcoming all the parents of the athletes. I'll take care of your kid. Don't worry. Scott Clark, Sean Miller. Thanks for putting up with my Long Bank story too. Y'all get out of here. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your evenings. Make sure you do something healthy for yourself tomorrow, and it'll make your and then do something unhealthy out of guilt later on, y'all. And I'm not going back to the studio